hello. I'm gonna move to the other side. But yes, this is so professional. Yes, hello. This is episode 5 of Becoming Undeniable. I have a few gentlemen here who I didn't gather, but we just all happen to be in the same place, and I'm gonna ask them what they think it means to be undeniable. So, your name first, and then what you think it means to be undeniable. Be loud.
Okay. Hi, my name is Timon, and what I think it means to be undeniable is... Actually, I didn't think of the answer.
That's good.
I didn't think of the answer yet.
We can move on, or you can think about it.
I'll think about it.
Ponder on it.
Yeah.
Great. My name is James. I'd say what I think it means to be undeniable is that no one can argue with what you've done or what you've said. I just think of like sports figures like Tom Brady. It's undeniable that he's great because he's done and he's proven what he's done.
My name is Billy, and I think to be undeniable means to be number one with no close second.
My name is Chad, and I think what it means to be undeniable is just the idea of not taking no for an answer. So, one door closes, you find a window, or you make one. So yeah.
So you break and enter. I like that. That's
exactly.
good.
Come on, Juggernaut.
So I guess in relation to that, like that's more like just like secular, like the definition of that. So like, how would you say that relates? How would you say that relates to just like more biblically, like becoming an undeniable man in a biblical sense? Oh wait, you didn't give your answer.
I didn't give my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I say my name again. Hi, my name is Timon, and what I think it means to be undeniable is to having put in all the effort and shown result that you are, you've put in the work.
Yeah. And how would you relate that to like biblical, I guess?
In a biblical sense, I think more about in a personal sense, like your relationship with the Lord, having experienced a close encounter with Him, having seen what He's done in your life. It could be through answered prayer, through bringing people into your life to help you get to a certain point that you've always asked for. I can say that as a personal testimony with the friends I've made in ENC. All the opportunities to volunteer as well. Just all these things having been put in place to bring me closer to the Lord, all as an answered prayer from a prayer I prayed like years and years ago. So, I think for that it's just about the close encounter you have with the Lord and seeing the results of truly turning your heart towards Him. Yeah.
James?
Yeah. Similar to what Timon was saying, like I think I don't really know about the undeniable of biblical man, but would an undeniable man like who follows God be the same as like a Tom Brady or these other people who are just like in the secular sense? Like, is there a difference, or do we all kind of do the same thing for the same reason? It's a really good question. Yeah, I think there's definitely a difference for sure.
Right.
That like an undeniable biblical man is one who's like similar to what Chad said, will not take no for an answer, but only if it's within God's will.
Mm-hmm.
And so very much ready to pivot if that's what the Lord wants, but not like if God has given you vision for something or if God has told you something, then come hell or high water, I will push through to what the Lord has called me to do. And I think you're even stronger in that because you have that purpose from God, and not just like, oh, this is what James wants to do. No, this is what God has commanded me to do.
Yeah, I think the source of motivation is completely different. One is like, we can measure a champion, someone who's undeniable GOAT, but it's almost always driven by like selfish ambition. I want to make a name for myself. I want to be the best ever. Whereas our why, to be undeniable men of God, is really His glory. I have completely submitted myself to God, His vision of life, of His vision of the good life, of what's meaningful. And it's that holy ambition where my desire is for God to be seen, for God's name to be elevated, for Christ's name to be made famous. And I think an undeniable Christian man is someone who bears a lot of maybe similar drive, or it looks like drive, but it's really, we're competing now for God's glory. You're passionate, you're driven by a vision of the kingdom. You will fail, but you will get back up. You will take risks that you wouldn't otherwise. You'll make sacrifices for other people. But you'll also have the tender side. You'll love people. You'll have time. You'll be gentle in ways that other people wouldn't care for them. So I think, honestly, it's to have that dependency and that communion with Christ, so that Christ can then use you as a vessel to live through and to deeply impact other people.
Man, I would say a man grounded in Christ is such a dangerous man.
Yeah.
Because, people go up against unbeatable odds all the time, but the difference between someone who's of the world and someone who's grounded in Christ is, even though we see the unbeatable odds and we see there's no earthly way possible we can do this, we serve a God who does the unthinkable all the time. A God of miracles and a God of power who isn't bound by the rules of this world, but makes the rules of the world. And so if he wants to do something, he can at any point in time. And I think that's the thing that separates us and makes us different is, we can always take hope in the fact that we have that drive and that motivation, but ultimately we have Christ, and with Christ all things are possible. So, like the verse says, if God is for me, who can be against me?
No, that's powerful. Yeah. Well, that was definitely more than 5 minutes, but that was really good. I didn't expect this to happen. I was kind of just here, and we all just congregated here tomorrow, so I couldn't see you. But that's kind of why I made this, to pursue God while also letting other people know, especially Christians, that you can pursue God, and also, and because of that, try to show the world that we have the spirit of excellence and we don't have the spirit of timidity or shyness. And like they all said very well, our motives are very different. I'm doing this to further the kingdom. I'm not just doing it for myself. In fact, I'm not doing it for myself at all. But I would like to see other people trying to pursue the same thing. So thank you all for answering. Also, wait, let's just get to know the occupation first of all. I think this is you have a very good set of diverse individuals. We've got to get that DEI code up. That's very good. Diversity, equity, inclusion. In case you don't know. Come on, wait, what do you do?
I'm a student at Drexel University.
Bam.
Yeah.
What is the major?
Pursuing a bachelor's in mechanical engineering.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm a campus missionary at Drexel University.
I'm a campus missionary as well, and we're all former mechanical engineers, current, former.
Yeah.
Only diversity here.
Yeah, so unlike everyone else, I am a senior studying at Drexel University with a major in computer science, minor in computer crime. Oh, I said computer science, that's not it. It's cybersecurity.
Chad and I are in the same college, so that's.
Yeah.
But very diverse perspectives. Billy is married, so definitely high on the totem pole of undeniability. Because we all want to have a family and kids in the future. Well, family and kids are our family. Anyways, hoping I've become more articulate as this keeps going on. Thank you for watching, and you guys know the thing, right?
Oh
What
yeah.
I say at the end.
No.
Okay. No.
Godspeed.
No.
Oh, Godspeed! I love it.
I'll cut that up. Pretend that they all knew what I was gonna say. So as always, 3, 2, 1.
Godspeed!
Lovely.
Yo, I used to say that to my parents when I was young.
Yeah,
Godspeed.
for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, Mom, Godspeed.